Some background about my husband. He stays up late every night and has to wake up early for work. So when he gets home at 5 p.m., he always takes a 2-hour nap, both to catch up on sleep and to be rested enough to stay up late playing on his console. He really values his sleep. He even has one house rule that he strictly enforces. Do not interrupt him while he's sleeping. He literally put a sign on the bedroom door that says, "Do not wake me up," unless someone is hurt or dead. And even then, he says he wouldn't be much help anyway. The kids and I have occasionally woken him up, but only for serious reasons. After a few of those times, he started locking the door. For 2 hours a day, I have no access to the bedroom, but that's not even the main problem. This past Tuesday, something serious happened. My 3-year-old son had hot oil spill all over his hand while his 14-year-old sister was cooking. I heard him scream and ran to find his hand and half of his arm covered in oil. He was in so much pain and his skin looked really bad. I grabbed the first aid kit, but I knew we had to go to the hospital. I ran to wake up my husband. I knocked on the door. No answer. I tried the handle. It was locked. I kept knocking, but nothing. His phone was off. Meanwhile, my daughter had already asked the neighbor to drive us, and I was rushing to get dressed. My son was still crying in pain, and I didn't have time to waste. The neighbor drove us to the hospital. I was livid the entire time. When we got home, my husband was pacing around, asking where we'd gone and why I wasn't answering his texts. I blew up. I showed him our son's injury and told him I had pounded on the door trying to wake him. He said he didn't hear anything. He had earbuds in. I called him reckless and neglectful for ignoring a family emergency. Then he turned it around on me. He said I was the one who was irresponsible for leaving our son unsupervised and letting him get burned in the first place. I stopped arguing. I was done. I went straight to the bedroom and removed the lock from the door. That's when he really lost it. He yelled at me, saying I had no right to do that. I didn't respond. I just walked away to calm down. He hasn't stopped complaining since. He's called me bossy and says I've destroyed his peace and quiet, and that I'm causing his sleep deprivation. He keeps insisting I put the lock back on, but I've refused. Now I'm wondering, was I really wrong for what I did? I was frustrated, mad, and scared, and I just snapped. Am I the a-hole?